in my piggy bank, packed up and ran away. I said, money, where you at? And say who this? Even my wallet got commitment issues, I swear it is. Cash, where you go? I just saw you like a week ago. Now I'm digging through my couch like a raccoon.
Bring them on in.
Looking for $1 just to feel in control. Cash, don't be rude. I had plans, we had food. Now it's noodles every night with a plastic fork move. Man, being broke is a whole attitude. Got paid Friday, felt like I was rich. By Sunday night, I'm arguing with my fridge. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, I said to the cheese, even my leftovers got expensive degrees. If money talks, my whispers good luck. If life's a game, I'm out here playing stuck. Dreaming of stacks, yeah, tall like a tower. But right now I'm budgeting a 2 for 1 hour. Cash, where you hide? You were here for just a ride. Now my pockets got more wind than a roller coaster slide. Even my shadow left me cause my funds died. One day I'll ball, yeah, I'll make it rain. Till then I'm counting coins like it's cardio pain. Laugh now, cry later, that's the broke man's class. Still my jokes turn checks and my checks turn cash.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you. Welcome to Low Cal Cash, where every dollar counts. We are live here. I am joined by the usual suspects. I got Big Murf and Glammy Lammy. Ladies, how are you this morning?
What's
Fucking
up,
morning.
Pepsi?
You threw me off, Glammy, with that fucking vape dance to start the show, blowing it on your body. But I actually did have a little bad news to start, Glammy, for you. By popular demand, there's a lot of people interested in seeing you do a show where you can't look at the chat. What's your thoughts of that?
I think that's ridiculous. Like,
Why?
it's not even a big thing. Like, because I don't think it's a big thing. Like, I don't look at chat like you think I look at chat.
I think you do
Well,
look at
it's
chat
a
the
little
way we
early.
think
I
you
mean,
look at
shout out
chat.
to the 181 in the studio. Sorry, Big Murph. What'd you say, Big Murph?
I'm just saying, she does look at chat the way that she looks at chat.
I look at chat the way I look at chat, not the way you think I look at chat.
No, you 100% look at chat the way we think you look at chat.
No, duh.
Glammy,
You're wrong.
stronger streaming tool for you, vape
Stupid.
or chat?
What?
Stronger
Did you
streaming
just give
tool
me an
for you.
ultimatum, little man?
I said the vape or the chat. Which one would you rather not have? I'm just curious. We're gonna go with the chat
You
today,
mean
but I'm thinking in the
little
future.
man.
And you know what? Glammy had a little energy
Well,
this morning.
obviously, I would just.
No, I was going to say, Glammy had a little bit of energy this morning. It seems like you had some not too nice things to say about the supposed schedule. What's your gripes with that schedule that your mama proposed yesterday? How come it got you so amped up in the
Okay.
back?
Well,
What?
you asked me a question the first, which I would like
Oh,
the vape
go ahead.
or
Go
the
ahead.
chat.
Answer both.
I would rather the chat than the vape because I can't deal without the vape. That's kind of important. It keeps me steady.
I kind of knew the answer
The
to that
chat is
question.
not as
That's why I
important.
moved on. Obviously, it's
Well,
the
it
vape.
was a question. Oh, okay. Well, you asked me like you okay. And the schedule, I think that it's not gonna help the smaller shows. I think that Yo Mama just has a hard time because there's been a lot of times when I was on Pit where he couldn't be there because of his IRL job. So I kind of feel like it's very self-motivated. Plus, I think it's money motivated, not helping motivated. I think that he wants to make it so that like all the other shows that are bigger get more of the attention and everything, and the smaller shows get pushed off to the side. I
No, I
don't think
think you
it
made a
helps
good
the other
point.
shows at all.
No, I think the one thing that made sense to me was if you have trouble with coming up with a concept every day, then having that extra day off might help the shows. Because some people are just taking advantage of just showing up.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, go ahead.
Look,
I was just going to say that I also think that, like, think of it as like a TV cable news channel schedule, right? You're not watching fucking a new episode of Grey's Anatomy every day. You have to come back next week's to catch it. So that's going to drive viewership back to that channel too. So if we're going Tuesday and Thursday, and we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday off, not only are you able to like plan better content, rest too as well, because if you're doing big stunts like Albert does, he doesn't want to fucking do those every day. It gets tiring. It's old, right? And then you're also like leaving people with wanting more too. So it drives viewership back to the channel. And so
now,
I do think it's a good idea for some of the smaller shows, but he also has a few of the bigger shows rotating too, like Cracked and Reapers going like every other day.
Yeah, but he
Glammy,
also
you'll know
doesn't like
creatively
Xylee or
when you're.
Nightmare.
What?
But he also doesn't like Nightmare and Xylee, so I feel like that's very like motivated by other. I don't know. It sounds seedy underbelly to me,
No, no,
just
no.
because I'm so jaded. But
What?
also too, like I kind of can see part of what Murf is saying, but at the same time, a big part of what makes a channel like thrive is major consistency, which is why it's important to do it every day, especially for the little shows, because that helps drive the viewership up.
You should have
If it's
heard the
more
way Glammy was
stagnant,
talking about this behind stage. Put that kind of energy in it, Glammy.
listen,
You were fucking pissed off. This bitch is fucking me right now.
I
Come
am.
on.
I told you.
Tell people what you
I'm
feel
gonna be
about that
rational
schedule.
about it.
I think it makes
I
sense.
wanted to be rational about it.
That is, you look at it as he's trying to get more money. There's a few shows. I mean, I
Yeah.
probably could
Oh,
even
well,
throw
that
us
and
in there.
because of the fact
Go on.
that because of the I think he wants more money, and I think that he can't always do because he has a real job. So I think he's trying to make it easier for himself schedule wise. I don't think it's because of the betterment of the universe. But it could be that I'm biased because I have issues with him myself. So I don't know. I just don't trust his intentions, I guess.
Well, maybe you could take that extra day off or whatever. Either do that to help plan or you jump on another show.
Well, I think it was said that like that the channel could still go on the days that they don't need to, but it's a members only, which I think already cuts the audience in half because they have to be a member to join.
Just go live on the weekends. Lam, you act like you got fucking.
Do you know what I mean?
It might not even be what happens.
You
Because
asked
when
me
you
my
do it
opinion
that
on
way,
I just
there's
gave
going
it
to be
you.
money lost no matter what. So, and they're probably not trying to lose any money
It's not.
any type of direction.
I'm worried about the channel growing. Like I want the channel to grow just because like I think that it's consistency is a big part of when to help a channel grow. So if you're only there for 2 days, that's not grinding enough to make it
You
grow.
keep saying 2
That's what
days.
I
Isn't that a
would.
consistent?
You have 2
isn't that
days
a
on the
consistent
weekend.
schedule, though?
Go on, Big Murph. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, but it is a consistent schedule. It's just not every day. I think a lot of the creators here are so used to going up every day that the idea of like going every other day or having like some sort of break in between is like really crazy. I Consistency is having a schedule. Monday, Thursday, you know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for some shows, Tuesday, Thursday for others. That's a consistent schedule still. You're just not going every day. And then you have the ability to like stream whenever you want on the weekends. And you could say,
Mm.
"Hey, we do Tuesday, Thursdays. We're also going to do Saturday." And then
And
bang
here's the
bang
thing,
bang, you have
Glammy.
your 3 consistent days.
if we start shining, they're going to put you in the light. Surprise.
Wait, that's maybe it's just because I'm so used to doing it every day,
Here-
like Murph said.
Here's
It's
a
just
problem
weird
that
to me,
Cash
'cause I
is going to
even
run
said that
into.
to you guys in the back. I even said that to you, that like the thought of not going live every day is just absolutely weird to me. Like it's a weird concept. Like I can't grab my head around not going live every day, you know?
Here's
Right.
here's where Cash is going to run into a problem. And I don't know if Glammy's already seen this or whatever. Is a lot of folks, and I didn't realize how much they love it. Like when you were doing all that crying and those weird crash outs or whatever, even though they were kind of cringe for me, for some reason people actually fucking call for that shit. And the problem is, I don't think she'll be, I hope she doesn't sustain fucking crying every day. You need to find a way to turn those tears into something else. But the problem is, if everybody likes tears, we might be fucked in the end.
What?
You know,
I
they
do not
definitely
wanna cry
they didn't
every
come
day.
for your
I would prefer not to cry.
no shit. I said that's where you might run into a problem, because I was watching some people watch
Yeah.
clips on you and they're like, "Shit, I love this." And the problem was, in every clip they said that,
God.
you were crying. I'm like, "Oh fuck, they love that." Oh god.
Yeah, and I mean, some people are fucking weird like that, Joe Pesci. They love seeing women cry. It's like some sort of weird kink. But I mean, imagine, Glammy, imagine if, like, all three of us could perform at Optimum and we all came in here on Monday and Thursday with a plan to, like, fucking put on the best show of our lives. And it drives up viewership, it drives up subscribers, and then we have more members that are able to come to a members only show and have some fucking fun and kick it with us. I think that's great.
Yeah.
So,
And
what are your thoughts, Joe Pesci? Like, truly.
well, this is how I do look at it. Obviously, I could be biased because I work all the time, right? It would make a lot of sense. We all know I'm not the biggest fan of waking up in the morning, especially if I'm working until midnight. But I'm still able to do it or whatever. But giving that extra day of planning or whatever, like you said, you'll know when you're ready to go full go. He didn't say you couldn't go on the weekends. You could still go twice on the weekends. Glammy said 2 days. Like she must have not even have watched yesterday. But
Well, like I said, no, that's why I asked you guys to fill me in too, because I was with my man all night, and I was, you know, I was having a romantic night with my man. Like I needed to have some time with him because he works a lot. So I asked you guys to fill me in as much as I could. I caught bits and pieces of it, but that's why I wanted to be rational. I was upset about it, yes, but like then the more I thought about it, I'm like, okay, well, I don't really fully know. And you guys were saying that it wasn't a steady thing. It was just something that was being talked about
it was
anyway.
a proposed idea, and he threw it in front of everybody.
So I'm just giving you rational. Yeah, I'm just giving you rational opinion about it. Like I'm not like pissed or anything.
Your
but I
your
do think it's
rational
very-
opinion was he's. Here's what's funny. Didn't you say he was taking a day off? She's like, he's trying to be greedy and make more money. How the hell is your mama trying to be greedy if he's taking a day away from him?
Because I feel like he wants to stunt the other shows so that he doesn't have, so he can have more.
The only
More
thing
of
that
what, though? He would be going 3
more the
times a week.
viewerships, because he wants, if he can't go, he wants to make sure that others can't either. But that's just a like seedy underbelly thing. That doesn't have to be the case. I'm just trying to look at all the angles, you know? And plus two, I don't really trust Yo Mama and his intentions of things. I know people be mad, and that's fine, be mad. I'm not saying hate the man. I'm just saying I just don't trust his intentions.
Well, you know what I learned yesterday? First thing I love is this. Keem tells us all goodbye, and then he's been on camera more than ever in the last 2 days. So welcome back, boss. I guess that was a late April Fool's joke by Keemstar. He's here. He's back. So I wouldn't even worry. He's fully watching. If he's watching as a viewer, he's watching. So, and we
I
know
think it's crazy that he's on screen more.
and it's not like he's in
Good
Kuwait.
morning, Kelly the Instigator.
Hello, Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly, I put for 40
Kelly says,
members
"Good
today.
morning, once
Glammy
again."
can't look at the chat for a
Don't
couple days.
understand.
Not just today, for a
Wait,
couple
what?
days.
Ooh, spicy.
What?
Glammy,
All right,
talk
well,
into
it's
your
better than losing the
microphone.
vape, I guess.
Act
I
like
am
you've been
talking
here
to my
before.
microphone.
Talk into it.
I
You
have
got
been
that
here
fucking
before.
thing like dangling around like it's a prop. Talk into it. Have a little bass in your voice. Big Murf, how
Want
you
me to
doing
eat it?
today?
Is it better? Is it better?
I'm doing great.
It was good
I
to see
finally
your
got some
friend
good
came
sleep.
back yesterday.
Hey, Mac? Yeah, good for
Yep.
her.
Yep.
Happy for her. Glad she's
Congrats.
back. Allegedly, she's mad at me for what I don't fucking know.
Because you
Big
talked
Murf,
shit
let me
about
tell
her.
you
You
something.
talked shit about her yesterday.
Talked shit about her? What did I say?
Nothing.
I don't
They
remember,
dipped in
but
the
I
middle
remember
of the
thinking.
fucking night.
Let me tell you what they're going to get
Like, I
on
didn't
you
say,
for,
oh,
Big Murf.
pussied out. Go
Murph,
ahead.
let me tell you what they're going to get on you for. And I thought it was great. For starters, don't ever not do these kind of
Of course you
things because
did.
this was great. When you did the fake crying,
You're such a jerk.
you became a legend in my heart. They're probably looking at that fake crying. That was like a fucking, that was like a vagina punch. Bam! When you fucking did that shit. But it was great. That
Not
was
a
4 out of
vagina
5,
punch.
maybe 5.
Oh, no. Got her right in the cooter flaps. Shit.
Yeah.
Booter flaps? Listen.
Yeah. So,
Listen,
what
it is what it is. I don't think I did anything wrong. Like, what was
You
I
didn't.
supposed to do? Like, sit up here and, like, be like, oh... Like, I was sad. What the fuck do you want me to say? But, like, I'm not gonna sit up here and, like, cry.
You were supposed to name one of your cats after them. You were
Well,
supposed to be like a
sorry.
good friends and just like die on the hill and cry and tell everybody that you need them back and petition
Listen,
for like
they fucking... We get
200
an announcement
members.
saying that they left, and then, like, none of them are in chat saying, hey guys, don't worry, we'll still be a part of the community. It was just, like, dead fucking silence.
And then she went into, I think AMAC went
Like,
into
what do you want me
Nerd's
to say
chat.
about that?
Nerd,
So,
Oh.
you know, if I I don't know. It doesn't... AMAC can be upset with me. Sorry I wasn't like more emotional about it up front on screen. You know. It is what it is.
She went into Nerd's chat too, saying that she had stuff going on in her personal life that like it sounded pretty like she was gone. Like I know not
Yeah.
everybody leaves or whatever, but it's like I mean, and you
Listen.
did say you were sad about it.
Should I
And
stay or
listen,
should I go
no
now?
host here really owes anyone a true explanation on why they're leaving. It's always up to the host to say exactly what. But if it's for... If you're just gonna try and like come back, just be like, guys, I'll be back. You know, AMAC left the server. What are people supposed to think? She left and she came back.
I actually
Might be a
didn't know
bitch.
she left the server with someone. I heard Xylee say yesterday she thought I was stepping on a gravestone. No, what? Maybe I was a little
yeah.
bit unclear. What I was saying was it was a story about how karma came and changed everything to where an exit did occur. Did I believe people are gone forever? No, I didn't even know they were gonzo off the servy. You know what I mean?
It was just
Yeah.
AMAC. Angie
I think-
stayed.
Yeah, but I think that like if okay, I also heard that I'm gonna be a bitch because I'm
Good.
a bitch. But Angie ended up. I heard that
Oh, I
Angie's
see.
channel
Forza's
was
got me.
demonetized. I'm talking. Angie
Sorry.
said I heard that Angie's channel was demonetized. You look better that way. And so that's why that I'm thinking that that's why AMAC came back because there was no monetization on that channel.
Damn, that's a hot take.
Is that bad?
I like it. No, that's good. More, please.
It's kind of bitchy,
Um,
but I don't know. It just
That
kind of makes
sucks.
sense.
Someone said, "Can you
Forza
bring
says
Iceman
she
up?
didn't
He's
say
not
she
even in
wanted
waiting."
you to cry. She said she said you shared her DMs, which was a message to Pesci, it seems. So I don't think it was wrong of you. If she's upset about the fucking DM, I was going to read it out loud.
Oh, the Hobbit thing.
I was going to read it out loud fucking regardless.
The Hobbit
Didn't
thing?
So
Say on
showing
it,
it
tell
and reading
Pesci?
it is like, I didn't fucking leak anything personal or essential. You guys fucking said some funny shit about Pesci, and you guys said, "Hey, listen, we're just gone." What was it that was like in that fucking DM that was so bad that to be mad at me for like showing?
Didn't it literally say tell Pesci though?
I didn't even see
Like,
what was
didn't the
wrong with
DM
that
literally
DM. It was
say
just
tell Pesci?
all it did was call me whatever. I can live with that.
Forza
Little
I've been
says,
twerp
I
called
or
would have
Murf.
something?
thought they wanted
Okay.
me to share it too. Yeah, it seemed like a DM that was like supposed to be shareable.
It
It
literally
wasn't
said
like
tell Pesci.
it wasn't like they were saying, "Hey, this is the reason why we're leaving." It was, "Tell Joe Pesci to suck our fucking fat clits. He's a fucking bitch." Like that's what that DM felt like. It felt okay.
Felt
I'm
like that
surprised
way
they
to me
thought
too, honestly.
highly
It really
enough of
did.
me to tell me they wanted me to suck them off. That's a shocker. Maybe I like them now.
What? You can't switch teams mid-match.
They're about to nuke this
Switch
shit like World
teams.
War IX.
Do you know what that means, Glammy? When you tell a man
Switch
he's
teams.
switching teams.
Not like that, Big Murph. Get your brain out of the gutter.
Guys, I just want everyone to fucking know that Glammy Lammy has not had a fucking monster yet today. Look at her behavior from right now compared to yesterday morning. Glammy, you feel like a completely different person. You don't feel so fucking manic.
I do not.
Yes,
I
you
had
do.
no monster today, and so I had a frappuccino, which is not my favorite. It's cute, but it's not my favorite. And I'm on 2, and they do
Oh
nothing.
my god. That pretty much
They
drowns
do-
a monster
they do
out. What the fuck?
nothing.
Where do
No,
you
it
live at? In the
doesn't.
bottom
It
of a
doesn't.
fucking Starbucks? Where do you get all this shit?
I get them at the store in bulk.
Hold on. $5. Watch the vid. I think we do have a couple clips that they wanted us to check out today, but they said watch the vid. He has the info about the reporter explaining why the hero and Chubby got demonetized.
Oh shit. Yeah, I started watching a little bit of that, and then that was before we went live. So we
Dude,
actually
Big Murph,
have,
you want to
like,
know
a
how
full-
slow I am? I thought only one of them left the
Yeah, go
server. I
ahead.
didn't think both were gone.
No. It was just AMAC who left the server temporarily. Angie never left.
So she's gonna.
Yeah, but it literally the thing said, the announcement said they're both going to go stream on AMAX on Angie's channel.
Yeah, but only AMAC left our Discord.
Well, you know what's funny was this.
temporarily.
If Angie is in the server, this I do know. She was pushing her channel on a Voldemort's channel.
What?
We'll just say they were trying to
What do you
get her
mean?
up to a certain amount of subs. I just happened to come by it.
So you think my theory is right then? That AMAX decided to come back after they found out that Angie's channel was
I don't know. I didn't think
demonetized.
that deep. Like I said, they did really well
Oh.
here. I could see why AMAC would want to stay here. She's liked by a lot
Well-
more people than I'm liked by. So I could
if you're
see why.
demonetized, you're not really allowed to go and stream on other channels.
But keep pushing that theory, Glammy. Keep pushing that. Keep pushing that.
I mean, that's what I truly think. That's what
Whether
I
I think you're right or
'Cause
not,
the
keep it
message
keep it up.
literally said, but the message literally said they're going to both stream on Angie's channel. And then all of a sudden we find out that Angie's channel is demonetized. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, whoops, AMAX on my channel. Like, it just makes sense
This
to
is
me.
so confusing.
And Big Murph, you had some great
How is that
great lines
confusing?
in yesterday's show. Great performance out of Big Murph. Let's give her a hand of applause. It is Hump Day. We got a special surprise for you tomorrow. It will be Big Murph and Glammy Lammy by themselves I will be at the auction. The bosses have requested that because of how I sounded on the phone that I just not be there for that day instead of kind of just being a distraction. Unless I could add to it. Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna get to see Big Murf shine. Tomorrow's Big Murf Day. We know what Glammy is.
Who doesn't love Big Murf Day?
Who doesn't like Big Murf Day? I don't know. We had fun at the slumber thing, so that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is cool.
Maybe you can put your bitch stick down for a day so that we can have fun
Glammy,
again.
fucking never, dude. I'm never gonna not be a fucking bitch.
Same, actually.
I fucking got talked to at work about that. They were like, your attitude has been a little different recently. And I'm like, oh yeah? It's been different? How fucking different has my attitude been?
Well, that's a good segue into going into like the Reaper clips because it's
Thank you,
I
Kelly.
liked you, the love for you.
just
Like,
fucking
that's
jealous.
probably why your attitude has been
jealous.
inflated.
You're
Jealous of
just
what?
jealous.
Jealous
You're
of
just
what?
jealous.
That girl
Glammy,
is
you're
so
so
excited to
fucking
fight with
jealous.
me.
It's insane. You're just so
Jealous of
fucking mad. When the
what?
attention isn't on Glammy, when the attention is not on fucking Glammy, this is what happens. She just like shitting on me because of clout. That's the only
Yeah.
reason why she talks about me.
Facts. You never made more sense in your life.
Yeah, you know what? The coffee does give her a different step than the monsters. It's interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
It does not. It's the same fucking thing.
That is
No,
that is
Glammy.
well
What are you talking about?
well received, Big Murf. Big Murf's fucking smart.
You guys
No,
are
Glammy, you are like a.
What are you
This
talking
is a
about?
Glammy that I can like fucking tolerate, dude. You're just like a little slap happy. You're not like shaking and nervous and squirrel brain, dude.
Oh yeah.
lies. That is
It's not a
lies
fucking
from
lie.
the pit of hell.
This is This is the Glammy that was on fucking Gay over the weekend. This is the smart thinking Glammy that was on Gay
Right.
last weekend.
I did like your clout line
Monsters.
yesterday that people laugh at you for crying for clout. That might have been top 3 dumbest
Yeah,
thing you've
okay,
ever
so-
said, but it's up there.
Okay, fuck you.
I would have
It's
to
the
fucking
wrong.
agree.
Okay, it could be the wrong word, but like basically, like if you hate me, you're liked. Like anybody who hates me is instantly like got the attention. Like they're like, yeah, go, just because it's cool. I'm not saying it's like clout, like real clout. It's more of just like you're just instantly looked at as a better person because you hate me.
Glammy,
It's
there's
just
some people in the
weird.
fucking chat that agree with the coffee theory. Alice says coffee and Glammy works. Monster and Glammy doesn't work. The
Okay.
chemicals in monsters have Glammy brain dead and irate. I
Paranoid.
would agree, dude. You like freak out. more.
Paranoid.
Yeah, you're like
Listen,
paranoid,
listen.
crying. Like this morning, I fucking hop up in our VC chat. Usually Glammy's like on fucking 100. She's like chill. She's like, oh hey, good morning. What the fuck?
That you're off your rocker. It's not. I drink so many monsters that it doesn't affect me like that. There's no difference. You
That's-
can't tell.
No,
Glammy,
it
do me a
definitely
favor.
affects
It's the
you,
bottom
Glammy.
of the
No,
hour.
you
Get the
can't.
music ready.
Do I have it?
Ladies
Yes, I
and
do.
gentlemen, it is the bottom of the hour here on Local Cash. Now, here's an interesting thing. Glammy Lammy has been hyping up the thinking corner with Glammy so much. So, folks, if she does not hit a home run today, feel free to destroy her because we're gonna be voting on who has the better segment today: Eating Turf with Big Murf or the Glammy Corner. We're still waiting for that fucking image, Big Murf. But go ahead and hit that music, Glammy.
She sparkles, she stinks, she hurts up when she thinks. Glammy corner of this week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the hit segment here on Local Cash, the Thinking Corner with Glammy. Glammy, tell them what it is today.
Okay, so today is a big destruction of Tommy C, the misogynistic muffin, because of the fact that he said yesterday on CAF that nobody had the balls to go after the great Tommy C. Well, guess what? The lamb is a coming for ya. Okay, so feel the fuzz. All right, feel it, feel the fuzz. All right. Do you have the thing? Because I sent it to you. I think it would be easier if you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. The fuzz
Good
is
start.
coming.
Good
All right.
start.
Miss Sandrist. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to focus. Miss Sandrist of the Tommy C. Okay, let's go. This is the beginning of man. The caveman, as you will. The brain dead. The one that has to make everybody think that they're so important with their gaffy laffies and all these things because they don't have anything else. They are a middle-aged man who is lost and maybe married but is still a gooner to the ends of the world. Okay, next one.
Glammy, they're saying talking to the mic.
Okay, you talking to the mic. In the beginning of the caveman times, this is the type of man that we run into. He is in his natural habitat of primal destruction, just banging the rocks because he can't bang anything else. He does his lack of testosterone. And they all gather together and try to hype themselves up. Next one. This is the type of brood that he ends up being a part of. He's got the brain dead boogie. And the most alpha we've ever seen in the universe. Pale and thin, but yet tries to be a part of the men and tries to go hunting. All right, next one. The men go off to try to gather the women and hunt and gather. This is the type of woman that they try to find. What happened? You have an ad blocker, ma'am.
Surprise! You got to give her a chance, folks.
I'm trying.
She's trying to own it.
No,
She
she's
said
doing
she had
great.
the
She's
home
doing
run today. You're doing good, Glammy.
She's doing great.
Show some energy. Fuck those
Murf
monsters.
is doing good. Okay, so, I have no monster. Shut up. Okay, I'm trying to get into my mood. All right, so as you can see, the presentation of the very well put together, stable individual that yet the man comes to try and poach and pither to take home for their astounding pleasures of sex. It's fun.
A really small spear.
He's a very small man. This is the man who ends up getting the woman and gets dragged to the cave for the snoo. And he ends up thinking that he has the control, but yet his self-inflated ego will not see the fact that he has no control at all. This is at their well-planned mating place where he is no estranged to the envoyer. As long as they add to the mood, there is no hangouts.
You can't see
in this
Glammy's face if we
situation.
do that.
Yeah,
Her face is what makes it.
there's no... This is the man where he's no stranger to the voyeur, watching as he puts down his seed. Okay. Then this face! Do you see this face with the mouth open and the because he lost all of his blood flow because he drained it during the lovemaking, sitting there with the other brain dead man who can't contemplate anything faster than a ball of string. They come to sit and gather and tell their plights of their sexual conquests while the Tommy C specimen will try to tell you that he has gathered the woman that is a model bombshell that looks as amazing as Batgirl, but as you see in the previous before, it looks nothing but a hairy, oversized wampa. That is my presentation. We also have a song. I will play for you now.
We have a song.
Tommy C. Yes, a song. Tommy C., the misogynistic man of the universe.
Tommy C. You don't understand your
Glammy's
message,
Corner,
stick in
everybody.
your hand. No one will ever tell you that. Put you like gum on the bottom of King shoe. Living in Nick Dioreo's shadow has made you smaller than gelato. The other day Salvo was in your chat. You spoke out to him because he's got you stacked. Feeling like butter in a pan. Your car stench and it get overcooked. Policy to me a Vera. From the look, you're just an old guy, edgy but dull without bad. Girl, you couldn't stream at all, but thank God you hate it.
Go ahead, Glammy, your
like
big
that when
screen.
you
Show
got
them your
baited.
dance moves.
Tommy C.
Ew.
That concludes Glammy's Corner.
Well,
What?
hit
That
the
song didn't
music.
go longer?
Listen, I wrote it. It was short. It was short. Oh, yeah, it was short.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the
don't
Glammy's
understand
Corner.
your
Much
message
better
and
than
stick in your
yesterday. Say what
hand.
you want to say.
No one will ever tell you that. Put you like gum on the bottom of King shoe. Living in Nick Dioreo's shadow has made you smaller than gelato. The other day Salvo was in your chat. You spoke out to him because he's got you stacked. Feeling like butter in a pan. Your car stench and it get overcooked. Policy to me a Vera. From the look, you're just an old guy, edgy but dull without bad. Girl, you couldn't stream at all, but thank God you hate it. Just like Edwin, you got baited.
Yay! That was Glammy's
Glammy,
Corner.
well done. The people might hate it, but at least she tried, folks. This
Thank
is
you.
this is the new and improved version of Glammy. Now, Big Murf, can you translate what we just saw, please, in English?
I think she was saying that Tommy C is a big fucking buffoon.
Okay,
Pretty much.
that's it.
And she also, you said, Glammy, I just want to point out, the title of this is Misandriness of Tommy C.
Yes.
Okay. So, alright, so
Misogynist. Misogynist. Because he needs a woman in order to be strong. So
you
Tommy
do know
Tommy C, you did not think that anybody would be strong enough to come after the great, the amazing Tommy C. But guess what? You just got lamb fluffed. Come at me, mister. Let's go.
You know misandrinous means like a woman who hates men.
What?
Misandrinous?
That's not right.
I think she meant to use the
Misandrinous
word
is,
misogynistic.
It's miss, right? Because you need the miss in the beginning to be lifted because he can't do anything without a miss. Miss androgynous for misogynist, but it's miss.
Glammy, no! You
Yes!
what? No, misandrinous means a woman who is against men.
Not when I play.
No, but your title of this is Misandrinous of Tommy C. So are you saying that so is the title supposed to be like Misandrinous representing you?
No. I told you that the way I said it was the way it is. This is my word. I get to name it anything I want, and that's what I mean. Miss, because you need the miss in the beginning, and then androgynous for the misogynist. It's,
Androgynous does not mean misogyny.
but it does when I said it. I said it. That's what I meant. That's what it is. It's my word. I get to make it whatever I want.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the
Glammy,
fuck
did you
up! That
graduate high
makes
school
no
or were you a
sense.
dropout? Were you a dropout?
Rude. And yes, I graduated high school. I have a trade school too. I have my hairstyling license.
All right, well, put some bass in your voice and talking in a microphone. I don't know why you sound so low. You got a better microphone than me.
What? Because your settings are ridiculous. That's why. Yes, we're
What do you mean
blaming
ridiculous?
you.
I have
Becky.
you turned up to 200.
I'm all the way up on my shit. All my
Okay.
shit is up. I don't know what you're talking about. You're out your mind. The lies. Turn me up on the Discord then.
I got you.
Thank you.
Someone said, well, Someone said, "Show us your diplomas."
It was a
I'm
great
pretty sure she
segment.
wouldn't lie about that, would you?
That's
Even I
weird.
graduated high school.
That's weird.
And I failed usually
I'm
every
not gonna
class.
show
usually.
you my diplomas. What's wrong with you? I'm not.
We
That's
should
like
do
doxing myself, and
You know what we
I
did
don't
on
care
gay?
enough if you believe me.
We did an IQ test one day,
touch
Big Murf.
each
It was
other's
actually
butts?
fun. We should do that on here one day. Me versus you versus Glammy.
Yeah,
I
we
won
should.
on gay. I beat Phantom and Albert. I don't know what that's
Yeah,
worth,
you'll
but
fucking win here too. Yeah, you'll win here too, for sure.
Well, I mean, I
I
went
got
to
a
school a
fucking
long time
short
ago.
IQ, dog. It is not that big. My IQ probably sits at around 80. Barely
I just
you
have a
used some
short
good
attention
words
span.
yesterday that I didn't know what they meant. So it's probably smarter than I
Oh,
am.
thank you.
Thank you for the 5.
Google.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. So yeah.
Yeah. Dash is so good. I woke up for this. I've been trolled. Don't worry. I'll probably start yelling at Glammy in about another 35 minutes. So stick around.
Now, Big
Enjoy the
Murph, you said
show.
somebody sent us something to watch. Is this the thing about they were talking about Glammy? I go, Glammy, did you get to see Reapers last night? She goes,
Yeah.
I got a life. Are you
Yeah,
fucking
really do.
serious, lady?
I was with my.
I got a life.
Yes,
You hit
I'm
me with
very
the I
serious.
got a life
I do.
line?
I do. Yes. A lifeline. If as it were. If it were. As it were. If it were. As
Yeah,
it
I mean,
were.
you're acting like
As
you're
you
too
were,
good to
sir.
watch Reapers. Josh is on that show.
Yeah,
So-
support Josh, but I couldn't yesterday
Why?
because I have a life. I was out with my man. I was out to dinner. I was doing Glammy things.
Glammy was out on the town. She was doing Glammy things. Oh.
yeah,
What
we
were
went
you
to
wearing
the
last night?
buffet.
A red silk dress with a satin kitten heel?
No, crop top and jeans. Duh.
God.
Yo, mama in the chat.
Said there's no such thing as a
can't believe you're
hairstyle
awake this morning.
license. What is it called, Glammy?
yeah.
If you got the degree, Chad, don't help her. Thank you, yo mama, for
It's
the
a
5.
hairstyling license. I can't believe you're awake right now, yo, mama. Shit.
She tried to shit on your
One little
schedule. She
sparkly
acted
tile,
like she
and you're
fucking.
awake.
She acted like she doesn't deserve to lose
Oh
a
yeah,
day.
I said you were greedy. Yeah, you were greedy. That's why. I think you did it. I think your motivations were wrong. I don't think
It
you
helps-
meant to help out the LCU. But I'm
it
biased
helps the
too, 'cause
peop-
I don't trust your intentions.
It helps the people that don't have ideas on some days, lady. It's an obvious fucking smart move.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not sucking his ass. I'm sorry. You can if you want, but I'm
It's
gonna say
not
how I really
sucking his
feel.
ass.
It's not even
something
sucking
fucking
anything.
different. Yeah. Like, I mean,
I just don't
listen,
agree. Why? I don't have to agree.
listen, everyone here, every host, but like, Fire, White Al, and Abby are only pulling 50 fucking viewers. They
God
just
bless
sit
them.
and talk to the chat. Them going every other day gives them time to sit down and like figure out actual content. Let's do this, let's do that, and put together an actual show. And it gives them a chance to have a consistent schedule that can help them build viewership too. Because right now, they're only getting 50 views every day while they're live streaming.
Here's
Okay,
Imagine
that's
if
like
they're going every other day and it gets bumped up to 100. Okay, now
Right,
they've
okay.
doubled their views.
that's like the only point that I could see of that makes sense. But everything else, it's just. But here again, I don't like change. It's weird to me to think of not going and streaming every single day. It's just weird to me. Like I don't like the concept. I just don't like it. And I don't trust his intentions. I just don't. I could be
Kelly-
wrong. I'm
Kelly
not
hit
saying
it
I'm
on the
the end all
nose.
be all of arbiter, but that's my opinion. I'm allowed to have my opinion.
Kelly, you hit it
Kelly
on the
hit
nose with that.
What? Glammy. What is your plan for today?
Yeah.
My plan was I put a lot of effort into the concept of the Tommy C. We are going after Tommy C. That's what it is.
Glammy has
Oh,
made it
well,
her
so-
mission
Tommy
to go
C.
after Tommy C.
Yeah.
What up, Josh? Welcome
What's
to
up,
Cash.
gang? I
Pastry.
just
What's up,
woke
Josh?
up. Real quick, you only say he has bad intentions, Glammy, because you hate the motherfucker. Now shut the fuck up, for real. All right, I think
kiss
his
my
intentions are
ass,
good.
and
I
that's-
agree with the idea, actually. I just think it
I'm
needs
sure
tweaking.
you do. I'm sure
No,
you
I do.
I,
It's a
I'm
really
allowed
good
to have my
idea.
opinion. Okay, real talk though. I understand the fact of like giving chance for time for making more content. I got that. That part's good. The rest of it is just I don't think that it's going to help the other shows grow. I feel like consistency,
Absolutely
like
it
being
is.
on point every day, streaming every day is what helps
Okay.
grow the show.
A single redirect that goes through every show is definitely a chance for it to grow. Are you kidding me? Let's say, because here's the thing. People are missing the point. There are still small shows on this block, right? There are still small shows on a 12, and even when it swaps every other day, there are still small shows, all right? And remember, there's only one track per day. So there's a one redirect, meaning there's only one thing to watch at a time, which means even if Fire is on, it will have 100 viewers. It will have maybe more, maybe 200, maybe 300, because people just want to fucking troll them until the next show starts.
But if you
Josh, this is how slow Glammy is.
Go ahead,
we weren't even getting a redirect on
she
Cash,
doesn't
and when they first started, they were at 100, and now they're almost close to 4. She doesn't even realize sometimes it's not about the fucking redirect.
And it's not half the time, yeah. I mean, half the time it isn't. I mean, it is about content, Glammy, and more time to plan your fucking show is more creativity. How fucking difficult do you find it to plan a show, Glammy? And how much have we seen how much you find it difficult? Can I be fucking for real?
But it's just so, I don't know, it's so weird not to go and stream every day. Like it's just, it's
because
so
you've been
bitch gets addicted
Oh my
to
god,
shit.
you just want attention
Like,
so bad. You want
It's
attention
addiction.
so bad, Glammy. Oh,
Yes!
Glammy, I want to stream every day and be so special. My content is so good. No, Glammy, you fucking suck.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
My
Josh,
husband
she
is-
hasn't had
actually,
any
I
fucking
don't suck, I
monsters
do.
today. She's just been drinking those bottled frappuccinos. So just
This is
sugar,
almost
basically.
gone. This is too short. They're almost gone. I'm so unhappy about it. You're just in a grumpy mood. I don't know. I miss my monsters.
Well, to be honest, Glammy, you said yesterday with the monsters, they were making you want to pass out. It is fucking apparent by your fucking behavior that those things are fucking you up.
Nobody said anything about I wanted to pass out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you did. You made a comment, and I said, if you're saying a comment like that after drinking one monster, you need to get off that shit ASAP.
You can't lie like that.
I'm not. Go watch the
anything
beginning
like
of the
that.
stream. Why would I lie about that dumbass shit? If I was going to lie, I'd lie about something that would fucking
That's what I'm saying.
bring
Why
out some
would
attention.
That can't show me a proof of that. I never said they were gonna make me pass out.
Not pass out. You
Monsters
were
don't
saying that
affect me
you
like
were
that.
fucking ready to sleep or something yesterday after the monster. It's not even a big deal.
Oh, that's different. That's not pass out. Pass out was like faint or something. Like I'm not ready to faint. I was just gonna end up like I can go.
Well,
to
ask the
sleep
people that are
after I
watching.
drink them,
People are
but-
watching. Is there a behavior difference between coffee Glammy or fucking monster drinking
No.
Glammy?
No, there's no difference at all.
Big Murf, tell us the
Yo,
big
Mama
difference.
with the $4.99 says it will give you more time to talk to Shifty, Glammy. Think about it.
He's blocked. I don't really talk to him. I talk to him every once in a while. That's it. It's only
Thank
if
you,
it's
Mama, for that
necessary.
5.
But thank you. So
When
no,
I heard that
you can't. That it doesn't
When I
work
heard that
way,
8-hour
sir.
shit that you
Sorry.
used to spend 8 hours in there, that's some fucking weird shit, Glammy. Hey, you might have to get some therapy for something like that.
Probably, but what the hell do I care?
There's only
I'm not
24
getting
hours in a
therapy. I've already
fucking
done that.
day,
I'm
and
good.
8 of them you were in the LCU Discord. That's dedication, I guess.
Hey,
Well,
man,
yeah,
that's
because
love.
that's a part of the job. You're in there trying to like.
Ah. Doopy doopy doop doop doop.
Glammy, like I said earlier, the
Okay,
problem
thank you
is
for that.
the problem is the shit people like watching you do most will be very hard to sustain. And it'll probably fuck up your mental fucking
Yeah.
capacity too. when you hear that, how does that
I
make
don't
you
know how I
feel?
feel about it.
How does that make you feel when people say your
mean-
strongest shit is your crash outs?
Okay, part of that I can see why you'd say that. But I'm multifaceted. I feel like people just don't understand the glamulation.
No,
And that's
he
not
okay, no, he
everybody's.
asked you how does it feel? What are your feelings, Glammy? Does
It's
it
not about
hurt?
feelings. It's not about my feelings. It's about you.
Oh my god.
Did she just
Okay, but
push her
here's the
version of
downside
the
when you're not
NWO?
drinking fucking coffee.
Glamination?
Yes. Here's the
You better
fucking thing
push
about
that.
you not drinking Monsters is that you are so fucking smug and up your own ass. Glammy, I need you to pull your head out of your fucking ass and stop sniffing your own farts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over being so beautiful.
Like this, like I swear to God, dude.
Well, she was flipping out before we came in this morning. And then she goes, no, I don't want to bring this to air. And I'm like, why do you do all your best shit off air?
What to air?
I'm not saying it was the
No,
greatest rant ever.
I get it. No, well, I mean, that was my first reaction, but then you guys were telling me that it wasn't like a for sure thing. It was just something, like I said, I didn't get a chance to see it. I was off and I was at dinner and all the things. So I didn't get to see everything that was going on. So I relied on you to tell me what was going on. And then when we came in the VC this morning, you said that it wasn't a solid thing. It was just something that was an idea that was kicked around. So if it's not solid, then that's good. The one thing I did like was the fact that Yo Mama presented it to everybody to ask how they felt, that it wasn't like, here, this is what we're going to do. I did appreciate that part of it. And I'm not just hating just to hate. Like, I'm trying to look at all the things from my perspective, and it's only my opinion. My opinion doesn't even mean anything anyway, so it doesn't matter. You asked me my opinion, I gave it. That's it.
I think what it's going to come down to is they'll probably won't do it if there's something that shows in their graph that they lose money by doing it. So if there's a way that this schedule costs them money, would be the only way. I don't think they. But if it doesn't, run it.
Yeah.
And then what about if you can go on the days that you're not allowed to, that you're not
He said
supposed to stream,
weekends.
but you do members only. But the members, so knowing me, if I'd want to stream more than that, then I'd have to put it on members only, which I feel kind of puts a crutch on people, because then they can't watch unless they pay to watch, which is kind of, I feel
Glammy,
like that's disrespectful to them.
You're very
Is it
fucking
not?
warped.
No.
You're very lost. But I do appreciate you
That
saying
was
a lot of
full
dumb shit. It
sentence.
helps.
I don't understand why that was dumb shit. That was actually a cohesive
She's talking about doing like
sentence that
members
made
only
sense.
streams and shit like that. Like she's got like this leprechaun
Was
bag
that not
of
a
fucking
part of it?
ideas and stuff. The gold bars and stuff.
But was that not a part of it? No, you're tripping me up with like your big man words. Like I can't, like, wasn't that a part of it? Was the fact that if you go the 2 days and the weekends, right? But if you wanted to stream on days that you didn't need to stream, you would put it on
shows
members
like
only.
Glass. If shows like Glass had the three show a week schedule where they went Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they could still have their own members only on Tuesday and Thursday because they have content. Right now, with us, Glammy, especially,
Yeah.
like, we aren't putting out as much content as, like, those shows are. So we would have no reason to go and do multiple members-only shows until we started building up that content. That's why if we were to do the Yo Mama schedule, we would only be doing Tuesday and Thursday, and then have the ability to stream whenever on the weekend.
I don't know. I feel like it does a disservice to Cash. The people
I don't
that
think
watch
so.
Cash.
I think these people,
Although the
hey viewers, hey
content
chat, let us know if you agree. But I
That's a
think
good
they
idea.
they would rather us come here fresh faced with 2 hours jam packed of content. I mean, imagine if you had 2 of these presentations to do throughout the show,
Yeah.
twice a week.
If your
Can you
if your
put a
mama's
poll
still
up,
watching,
Pesci?
here's the one thing that me and Glam. Wait, hold on.
At Super Chatted $10, why does Big Muff look like an $8 Walmart doll?
Chubby Scorpion, you fucking bitch.
I'll tell you a
You
secret what I
fucking
told
bitch.
Josh.
You better fucking get
Thank you,
into
Chubby
VC and
Scorpion.
meet me, because you know what? It's on fucking site, Chubby Scorpion. That is the sickest fucking burn I ever got in my whole entire life. What does Big Murf look like, an $8 doll from fucking Walmart? Fuck you.
Asian.
When was the last time you saw your toes, fucking Chubby Scorpion? Fuck you, bitch.
Thank you for the 10.
Thank you, Chubby.
Thank you for
Scorpion.
the 10, Chubby.
Oh my God,
no,
I just lost my
I don't
train of
know.
thought.
Can you put a poll?
Well, hold on. There's going to be 2 polls, actually, because I'm going to have Big Murf do her segment. We're going to vote on which one's better. Remember what you had to do if you end up losing.
What?
We got a surprise
There's
for
no
the loser
losing.
today.
It was my
Oh,
it was just
I
my
told
opinion. Why
Josh.
do I get penalized for my opinion?
Glammy will never admit this, but I think I told
Glammy.
Josh this. I said, Josh, at one point, me and Glammy are going to probably need direction of some point, of some sort. Because that's just the reality. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, yeah. So, Big Murf, we're going to do...
Wrong with that, but I have direction, but sure.
Come again?
I have direction, but sure. I like Josh being involved, though. That would be cool.
Did you just say you
This
have
bitch fucking acts
direction?
like her fucking shit don't stink at all. I do appreciate you not on monsters, because those things are fucking your brain up. You think drugs fuck you up?
My God.
Monster is fucking up the way you fucking hold vape pens, the way you communicate.
What?
Glammy, 100%. This isn't even like fucking, like, this isn't cap, dog. Like, you are a
Yes, it is.
completely different person off of Monster. It's kind of fucking crazy.
It's all lies. That is monster slander.
Big Murf, here's my promise to you. All right, go on. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just laughing.
Okay.
No,
Just
Big
ignore
Murf,
her.
I promise tomorrow I will have the image for the Eatin' Turf with Big Murf, and we'll have a jingle.
Okay.
We're kind of ironing out. But ladies and gentlemen, what Dad said, and we're gonna vote on the winner, and the loser, unfortunately, is gonna have to pay a price. We all remember Glammy's segment was the Tommy whatever the fuck that was. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Eating Turf with Big Murf. Welcome to Local Cash. You better outplay Glammy today, Big Murf. Floor is yours.
Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. How's it going? I hope everyone's having a good fucking morning. It's 7 a.m. here in Detroit. It's a bright, cool, sunny day, and every day is going great. So I was driving home yesterday, and like I got fucking bombarded by a bunch of fucking crackheads underneath the freeway overpassway. And it's crazy around here because these motherfuckers like literally will do anything for $1. And I'm starting to think that maybe, what if I went out and I scouted some of these fucking homeless people from underneath the freeway passage, and I brought them out here to do some fucking stunts. But not any type of stunts, alright? Some fun stuff. Stunts with swords. Let's make Fruit Ninja real, in real life. Imagine 3 homeless men all with swords cutting up watermelons or mangoes. Like fucking out of Kill Bill or some shit like that. Just throwing oranges at a homeless man, and he's cutting that shit up with a katana. I think that'd be the coolest fucking show ever. And why Albert hasn't picked up on this idea yet is beyond me. He has like a plethora of homeless people that he could like extort and fucking use to make his own like little video games in like real life. I think it's a fucking great idea.
Well, ladies,
I don't know about you guys, but I think it's fucking wonderful. Because imagine if we brought in all this free fucking work. We're helping give homeless people jobs. They're learning social skills again because they've been just underneath an overpass for like however fucking long. So they're being introduced back into society. right? And we're giving the people what they fucking want. Content. At 6
Thank
a.m.
you for the 5 gifted, Josh.
Who has been holding the fucking spot down at 6 a.m. like this? Shit. We do. We're doing it. In fact, we're the only fucking ones at 6 a.m. because that's how fucking gold cash is. So if I show up here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 homeless people behind me, maybe a little jittering crackheads with no teeth, and we're all doing some crazy shit, I think that'd be the greatest fucking 6 a.m. show ever. And just interviewing one of these motherfuckers would be fun. How'd you end up homeless? Well, I lost my house, my wife, and my kids because I gambled away all of our money down at fucking Motor City Casino, and now I'm under here sucking dick for fucking Kool-Aid. I think it's a fucking great idea.
We thank you for the 5
Okay.
gifted, Kelly. We're down to 30 members, and Glammy can't read chat for a couple days, not for just today. Big Murf, we have the poll currently up. The loser will have something coming their way, maybe fan-orientated or whatever that word is. Shout out to Josh.
Okay.
A little parasocial.
Wait.
Oh, yeah,
First,
I got a gripe with some of these words people have been fucking throwing around too. Oh, a lot of these people are using a lot of fucking keywords like dog whistle, gaslight, bullshit like that. Do you guys know what these fucking words mean? Or are you just repeating them because it sounds like fucking fun to repeat? It's like these words are trendy right now here in the LCU. Quit gaslighting me, guys! Do you understand what gaslighting means? It means that somebody is telling you something happened in a way that it didn't fucking happen, and they're trying to make you believe it. That's gaslighting.
Ladies and gentlemen, there
Dog
you have it.
whistle is a political term for people that fucking
Snitch.
do political shit, and it's usually used within fucking nationalism, conservatism, shit like that. Fucking dog whistles. I mean, it's just, I'm tired of hearing these words go around the LCU when people are fucking like gay. You know what words we use here in the fucking LCU community? Gay-op. Who's using that word in the real world? No one. So stop bringing in these fucking PC woke-ass terms into the LCU and just start fucking making shit up. Glammy, no one's fucking gaslighting you, alright?
yes, they are. They lies. They're
not.
lies.
They're not gaslighting you. No, you know what they're doing to you?
First of all,
They're fucking yo-mamaing you, alright? That's what they're doing. They're doing the yo-mama on you. That's
they're
what
not
the fuck
yo-mama.
people are doing.
Okay,
Shut the fuck up and steal my segment, bitch.
Too.
Let's get rid of these fucking PCs. Listen, Keem's not here anymore. Girl World's not here anymore. It's time for the LCU to fucking rise up and be better. Let's throw these fucking terms out and let's fucking make the LCU great again. Let's fucking get it.
And I want people to thank your boy for coming up with the Eating Turf with Big Murf segment, giving her an opportunity to shine, and the Glammy Corner. That's because of your boy here. I'm not Mr. Idea guy, but occasionally I throw in a little whopper. Big Murf, well done. Good energy. Thank you, Chubby Scorpion, for a dono. We also got a 5 in. Homeless people calling fresh fruit with a katana. Never mind. We'll be a top 5 show by next month. I could find the homeless people. Glammy would have to run OBS, but I don't have a katana.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's break this whole thing down. First of all, I hope we're paying these people. Yes?
They're homeless. Who? They don't have a bank.
Dude, a sandwich and a $5 bill.
Yeah.
That's
a few Lucy's?
She said paying the homeless like there's a payroll.
Cold beer.
Oh my God!
If they're good, that's using people. That's number one. That's houses. Number two. That's like why and why? And then other things that, first of all, yes, you guys gaslight me on the regular because you lie to me so fucking much and chat helps you. That's number 2. Number 7, they have like all kinds of different problems. Like, that's so bad. Why are you going to use homeless people to like do your bidding?
Because they need shit sometimes.
Exploitation, bitch. You're on a streaming show. You're exploiting yourself. You got exploited by Yo Mama for almost how many fucking months?
Glammy, you sound like fucking Peter Dinklage.
You are a scary?
You remember when he was
Fucking
taking money away
100%. You
from the
sound like a
midgets? You're taking
outreach
money away
community
from the
group leader.
homeless. There's motherfuckers that need
No, I
sandwiches.
want to make sure they get paid. If this is happening, I want to make sure they get paid.
Food and
Look
cash.
at how Albert takes care of his homeless people. Albert makes sure that like they're eating hot dogs and grilled cheese.
To be fair, he does take baths
some
with
hot
them.
dogs. And he bathes them the way Jesus asked people to bathe the homeless.
Oh,
okay,
Jesus into it. Oh my.
So
God. Oh my God.
don't fucking worry. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Damn, how many members would it
Alright.
take to get Big Murf in a bathtub with a homeless guy?
A lot. Okay. A lot. That's crazy.
Well, you could go in with a bathing
I'll tell you
suit.
offline
Don't have
how
to be
we can make
naked.
that happen.
I
Actually.
know I don't have to be fucking naked, Glammy, but that's
Yeah.
my fucking line. I'm not getting in the bath with a homeless person.
I like this.
At Calendar Instigator super chatted $9.99. Let me explain the goal. It's very simple, 30 more members. Glammy cannot read chat for a week. If she does, Josh will come up with a punishment.
Thank you, fucking Kelly the Instigator. Guys, shout out to Kelly the Instigator. Not only is she our fucking one and only mod here at Cats, but she's also one of our show managers. Kelly, we love you. You show up every fucking morning. Thank you so much for being here with us. I love you, bitch.
Thank you, Kelly.
Bitch.
And thank you, Josh.
No one works harder than Kelly the Instigator here in the LCU. She wakes up every day and she chooses violence to make sure that there is some sort of fucking gossip happening here at the fucking LCU.
Now you said she sent you a clip from something. Is it? You guys know which one you want to show?
I got it downloaded.
I think it's for Glammy. I don't know.
What is it that you have downloaded?
Here's the problem. If I start going into it, I would have to. They'll see it on my end.
Yeah, I got it on my end. I think it's about the demonetization.
Oh yeah, I wanted to know about that.
Oh, I thought
Alright,
it
I
was
got it pulled
something
up.
that.
Let me share it.
I thought it was about what was said about Glammy. Demonetization.
Oh well, because apparently someone's channel got demonetized.
Yeah,
That's
what I heard.
Kelly put a whole bunch of Reaper clips in our docket chat. She linked us to all of the clips for it.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Glammy's just upset that fucking Xylee won't say something nice about her.
Oh yeah, that's it.
well. Let's hear one of
That's what
those.
it
I
is.
don't care about the whatever that one was, but I want to hear what they had. I heard
right,
actually some of Reapers. Glammy said she has a life. She was out fucking dancing and feeding
Yeah, fucking
bears
right.
and fucking Jim Cricken.
Feeding bears.
She
I
wasn't
like
doing anything
bears. Bears
yesterday.
are nice. No, I was with my man.
Well, that's why I said feeding. Glammy, you act
great.
like everything's torture.
What?
Never mind.
Since when? What are you talking about? I don't act like everything's torture. You said that, and I was giving you my opinion. I asked you to fill me in because I was busy last night. Like, it was one night.
What about me?
Basically, in a
what?
nutshell, they're probably
I
going to end
thought- I
up
thought I heard
taking
my
our
name.
favorite person, Big Murf.
Who?
Queens?
I think what's going to end up
I'm
happening
not
is
going
because
to Queens.
I think you're very talented, Big Murf. And what's going to end up happening is they're going to think that they could get you to shine in bigger establishments.
I'm not pouring fucking ketchup on my head, dog.
All right.
No, just homeless men with katanas.
Way better.
Listen.
Way better.
I'm not Queen's material. Like, also, look at how fucking fresh Foxy and Fupa are. I don't think they were, like, technically ready for Queens. Because look at all the shit that has been happening on Queens. Yeah, they're bringing in the views, they're bringing in whatever, but, like, that's not the point of Queens. And the point of Queens is to have fun with Tina D, throw shit on yourself, do a whole bunch of nasty shit. I don't want to do that. I also think I have a lot more to learn before I hop up on a big show.
Yeah.
I
that
hope
makes
they
sense.
keep.
See,
I hope
this
they
is a
keep you with
benefit of
us.
watching chat because you guys don't pay attention. And somebody said there's a picture in Maine.
Ooh, Josh.
We do pay
Josh
attention,
says
Glammy, but we're
Fupa
trying to also
Foxy
do the
definitely
show.
made that up together.
Kelly, if you have a specific one you want Murph to play, let us know.
Yeah, Kelly. I got one downloaded.
Dog, I don't see a picture in Maine. What are you talking about? Shit. You made me look for no reason. God damn it.
I actually messaged Tina yesterday
Glammy,
and said
you're so
both of those
fucking
girls
obsessed
suck,
with
and you
yourself.
know it. If you ever need someone to run OBS, I'll do it for free.
Well, what's bad is fucking Foxy she's made herself look bad. Because of all that shit that happened with, like, Batgirl and Snowgoth. Like, regardless of
True.
however you fucking spin it, the viewers have already made their mind up about it. And now all this more of this shit keeps fucking happening. Like, it's giving, like, Tina PTSD. She doesn't want to fucking deal with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially after just losing her fucking brother. Her brother is gone, and she has to come to work and deal with this shit.
She should have taken the time off, but that's my point, though.
She'll tell you this out of her own mouth. She's actually strong enough to do that. She don't flinch.
Yeah, but that's my point, though. The fact that, like, it should be where she should have taken time to heal. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that to be kind and empathetic to her situation. Because I think when you lose a family member, you should take some time off.
All right, shut the fuck up.
Excuse you. But,
well, dude.
No, right. I'm finishing my point. That's why I think that when the schedule, but because of the fact that she's so dedicated to streaming, that's what makes it so hard for people who stream and so used to streaming every single day, that it makes it so hard to stop.
How did this go back to the fucking schedule talk?
You smell like shit.
You don't understand anything.
Glammy,
I'll give you that.
Lip off.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Clip out of Reaper sent to us by our manager.
Kelly, the instigator.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. I'm theater.
Glammy, tell her why you're better.
Why
is there no sound?
Personality is fun. Everything
there we go.
Fun.
There's no sound.
You said you're boring. I got it.
You know what? I may be fucking boring, but at least I'm not known for fucking crash outs and putting a plunger on my head and for fucking being convinced to do all this fucking dumb shit for a whole year only to be kicked off of 12 shows.
So why don't you do something then? At least
I do something, bitch. Everything I do is fucking relevant. Glammy. Sorry. Sorry, I don't want to make myself look like a fucking retard half the time.
Oh, you just sitting there makes you look like a retard because your face is retarded.
Up, you're so
I would say it's
stupid.
retarded. It's very Asian.
I swear to God. Listen, when she fucking came out here and she's like, I'm taking the power back of the plunger and started doing fucking shots, I was like, this is so fucking stupid. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard fucking people do.
No, we do this all the time.
Sat there and complained about Yo Mama abusing her for so long, and then she's like, I'm taking my power back from the...
Yes! She literally complained about Yo Mama abusing her, but then she started putting the plunger on her head.
Okay, listen, bitch! Xylee! The unreal! The plunger, the one fucking thing that I was not against was the plunger thing, because I literally said on your show to your face, maybe you don't remember it because you were drunk, okay? But we had a nice moment on a show together, and I had said that it wasn't gonna make or break my life. It's on camera, okay, bitch? So the rest of it, the reason that I was upset was he talked to me like shit in the background. He was nasty to me off screen as well as on. And I showed pictures of proof of it in the main. And then also the fact that he kept dragging my marriage when I told him to stop. He went too far, just like fucking Tech went too far with Amber. Okay, bitch? Is that clear enough for you, Criley? Okay, go ahead.
Damn! Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, Glam Lamb. What a clip to get her going there. I like the energy, Glammy. Big Murf?
Kelly the instigator said you shared his DMs. You shared his DMs.
Damn right I did, and I'd do it again, too, because I wanted everybody to know that that man talked to me like I was subhuman, and it's not okay. You cannot treat somebody you work with like that. Like, yes, I have attitude or whatever with Big Murf and Pesci, but I treat them like human beings. Off screen. Shut the fuck up.
I will say,
you know I do.
I will say, from what I remember, not only did you share those fucking DMs, those screenshots, they were the worst fucking screenshots in the world. They were like doubled, tripled. They were like the same 3 fucking screenshots in a row. They weren't coherent at all, just like fucking you. I remember looking at these
Oh,
screenshots
what?
being like, what the fuck is
Cry
she
about
on,
it.
dude? Like,
You can
Right
ask
on.
come
Josh.
on. She couldn't
Glammy will
even
say
fucking
some
put
shit
those
backstage where
screenshots
you're
out
like,
right.
how come you're not saying this when we're live?
Well, if I don't feel it hard enough, if I just make it a joke or whatever, I won't say it on live. But like at the same time, like
Cucking
yeah,
content.
they were like out of order, sure, okay, whatever. But the point still remains because when I did post them, people understood that that's not how you treat people. The plunger was the bare minimum of the issue. I don't care about the plunger. The plunger was no big deal. It was the way I was treated, and it was the way I was talked to, and it was the fact that I kept telling him stop dragging my marriage, and he wouldn't stop. He pushed too hard, like Tech did to Amber. That was the problem, okay? So anybody who's got a problem with the plunger is no big deal. All of you sat there and had a problem with the plunger thinking because you couldn't make fun of yourself because you are too important and too special to actually care. But it didn't make any difference. I don't mind being a clown. So what? I had a fucking plunger on my head. Big fucking deal. God.
Hey, Glammy.
Optically. Like,
To be honest, Glammy, I'm not against that. I would do that before I would dress up like a chick. I'll tell you that.
It wasn't a big deal. It was the way that, and so what? They weren't in order. Okay, they were ADHD like me. Big fucking deal. The point still remains that you don't treat people like that. I would never sit there and tell the two of you behind screen, oh, shut up, clown. I'm the reason we're here. Just do it. Like, I would never tell you that. I ask you your opinions. I ask you how you feel about shit. I don't treat you like subhuman. That was the part I had a problem with. And I couldn't take that anymore. Okay? That was it. You gotta milk your cow, not slaughter it.
You are impossible to work with. Your mama deserves an award. Well, from the...
So go give him one. He got the reward. He got picked, didn't he? There you go. He's fucking running shit around here. That's the award. Okay? Okay?
Well,
that's great. Give him all the awards. Go give him the fucking shit. Give him the chains. Give him more than the keys. Fucking move Mike out of the way. Put him in the place of Heaven's Gate. I don't give a shit. It's what my standards were and how I felt.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, well done by Kelly getting the energy out of Glammy this morning. Glammy, this is how I would look at it. You're not impossible to work with. You're actually very easy to work with. But like I said, me and you, we're going to probably need somebody that is ahead of us and is like, all right, you two got to focus on this. You need to do this. That's what's probably going to make us stronger in the long haul. Getting through 1 month is one thing. Longevity here is a motherfucker. Flat out.
Thank you, Kelly, for the 5.
That's why I never
100%.
fucking shit
I
on
agree.
anything these shows do because it is not easy.
No, it's not. Well,
Do you have the next one? You got one more? I'm curious to see what Glammy wants
yeah,
to
let me,
No, Glammy, would you say Xylee knows you more than any other host here?
No, Xylee doesn't know me at all. We've had many conversations. Okay, cool. But that's the same thing as all the rest of you, thinking that you know me. You know me for a certain extent. That's it. You don't know the deep innards of my guts and energy and realness. Like, you don't know who I really am. You know what you think you know. Same thing with Shifty. Same thing with fucking Xylee. Same thing with anybody else. You think you know me, but you don't.
Glammy, you ready for a home run?
To me.
You ready for a home run? 5 words
Home run.
describe Xylee. 5 words describe Xylee. Your front
5
stage.
words? Loud, obnoxious, whiny, a liar, a panderer, a pansy, a dog sniffer. Sit there and go up anybody in the top of the chain.
Dog
asshole,
sniffer.
just so that you could look good. Yeah, how's that for dog whistle for
Shit
you?
like that,
You
shit
sit
like
there
that,
and you
shit
just
like that,
pander
shit
to
like that,
every
shit like
single
that.
fucking chatter in your fucking chat, bro. I don't do that. My chat hates me and I'm fine. I'll go against chat all the time. Chat, you put plungers in there and you suck. I don't care. You do. And it's cop whoop, right up there. Hi, how are you? Oh yeah, no, you're great, Amberlynn, whoop, right there. God, Xylee, you sit there and you think I think I'm self-important? No, bitch, I don't. I don't think I'm self-important. I'm just lucky to be here. But you think that you're God's gift to commentary. You can't be wrong, and only when you think you'll apologize sometimes, sure, to make it look good because of optics. You whine more than a fucking village idiot in Times Square.
I know Josh. The reason why I didn't speak during that is because I know Josh really loved that. And Glammy, well done. Dog sniffer was different, but I might say that in the future. What do you think, Big Murf? That was pretty impressive.
That was fucking. I've heard a butt sniffer, but a dog sniffer. That means Xylee has to get on her
sniff
hands
each
and
other's
knees to do
butts.
it. That's crazy. You're equating Xylee to a dog.
Woof woof.
Damn, bro. I guess the beef
Shit like
isn't
that,
fucking
shit like
over.
that,
Guys,
shit like that.
if you weren't
No,
here on the
that's
weekend, we told
sorry.
Glammy that she had to end the beef with Xylee and to get back onto good terms, and it seems like we're not on good terms at all.
No.
Seems like you
I
don't
told
want
you it was
the beef to
stupid.
be over.
I told you it was stupid. I don't like her. I don't want to like her. I don't need to like her. I don't care to like her. I don't care if she likes me. I don't care if she wants to like me. I don't care how she feels about me. I don't care when she talks about me. I don't care. And yes, I'm yelling because this is called an opinion, just like you have an opinion. I never was upset that you talked about me because I know you love it. You love it. You sit there and say, yes, please give me some more of that because I want to talk about it because I'm not interesting on my own.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Glammy Lammy send some words to Xylee down at Reapers. Get reaped up.
I
Hey,
can't
Josh,
wait to
put
see
that in
Xylee's
your
fucking
bunny
response to
costume.
this. Because
That
she's
was
gonna
excellent.
rip you a whole new fucking asshole, dog.
Oh,
Like
so
everything
what?
that
Like
like because
everybody
here's the fucking thing. Here's the fucking thing, Glammy, is that you sat there for how many fucking you fucking sat there drunk as fuck, running your fucking mouth talking about that you were gonna fight Xylee and you were gonna take her on, and then you backed the fuck down like a puss.
Okay,
And when
then
it
what
came
happened?
to fucking hold on, when it came to Fat Camp, you still sat there running your fucking mouth. You still sat there running your fucking mouth. So Xylee had no fucking option but to run up on you and show you how the fuck
did
it
she?
was. And that's
Thank
why
you for the
got
5,
your fucking
Reverend.
chain block, dog. That's why you get your chain
Okay,
snack.
sure. That's so when somebody is sitting there.
100%.
So here's the thing where you're wrong. So when I was sitting there talking about the mud thing and all that stuff, I didn't even know what I said because I was blacked out. I said that. Now the very next day, recently a couple days ago, Xylee couldn't recall some of the things that she had said. And then she said, oh, well, I don't know, it doesn't count because I was drunk. But then when I said it, all of a sudden it wasn't an excuse or it didn't matter. But it matters when it's her. That's all the things matter when it's her. But when it's me, there's no excuse. Yeah, suck my left tit. No, it does matter. I didn't mean it. I didn't
Shit
even
like that,
remember
shit
I
like
said
that,
it.
shit like
It's
that,
the same
shit
thing
like
with
that,
Keem.
shit like
Keem
that.
did the same thing. He said, oh, I don't want to look at those clips where I was drinking. I don't want to look at that because I can't. It doesn't matter because I was drinking. Yeah, same fucking thing. But then when it came to me, all of a sudden it's like, oh, but you didn't want to look at it because you're embarrassed and blah, blah, blah. And that's because you can't take accountability. God, no, that's not it. I was embarrassed. I didn't like seeing myself that way, just like you.
You guys ready for this? Xylee only said 6 words in that clip. Pull up another one, Big Murf, but try to go straight to the Xylee shit. Fuck what we said. Just go right to the Xylee shit. Dude, we got to... If 6 words coming out of Xylee's mouth made her do that, I got to see 6 more, folks. Just... Is there another one, Kelly, where she has a comment on her? I'm pretty sure she made a comment on her. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Reapers. Play it over, Big Murf.
All right.
Ma'am, because you haven't fucking changed in the fucking over a year you've been here. That's why you do the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. Literally. So what else are they supposed to say about about you because you do the same shit. Fuck.
Is that it?
Holy shit.
You are a mimic.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
If she comments again, play the parts where she talks.
Yeah, that's what I'm searching for.
I can respond to that one.
Oh my god. All right. And then here, Glammy says chat will always pick Murf. Murf says she is selfish and always talking about chat's opinions. All right, here we go. You know what? You know what I think would benefit Glammy? And I mean this in a sincere way. A very sincere way. I'm not memeing. I think it would benefit Glammy to not look at the chat for a whole week and just do the show. Because I think that's what trips her out, is seeing what the chat is saying.
Can I respond to those two
Yes,
things?
I wanted you to respond to that. Your big screen.
Okay.
In front of 438
The
people.
first thing where... Okay. Xylee, I actually have changed. I did. Okay? Because I'm a lot louder, I'm a lot meaner, and I don't give more of a fuck. I don't care. But you know what? You sat there and said, do you think that I would benefit from not watching chat? Do you? Is that really your thoughts? Really? Because I'm pretty sure you watch Cash, right? Because it's your favorite show, right? So if you watch Cash, that was all over the chats of Cash that we had the goal for me to not have the watch chat. So is that really sincere in how you feel, or is that just optically what you think the chat wants you to say? How about that? Shut your fucking hole. These are not your opinions. These are opinions of the people. But that's cute that you want to try to make it look like yours. You try to make it look like your own. Really? Oh my God.
Kelly, all right.
Jesus.
Kelly said they got to hear what they're responding to. All right, Kelly, going forward, I'll make sure they hear that. Ladies and gentlemen, Glammy Lammy, local, the face of Cash, Glam Lamb. Well done, Glammy. You know what I like about those promos, Glammy, is that's what you call real emotion, folks. That ain't some fraud shit. There's some real thoughts there.
Frog shit.
There's a real firework
Yeah, there
there.
is.
There's some blood there.
Yeah. And guys, like always, it's $20 for Glammy to put that plunger on her head for 10 minutes. Just
Oh,
letting
that's
you
still
know.
a thing?
It's every day.
It's always
Just
a
like
thing.
every
Oh,
just
Glammy,
every
pick a
day,
number
what's her
1
fucking
through 7.
tagline? Where every
Pick
dollar
a number 1 through
counts?
7.
Pick a
Just pick a number.
5. 5.
Eat cereal out of plunger. So you lost the. They said Big Murf segment one today. It was better than the Glammy corner, and they decided punishments for the loser. And one morning, not today, you had to eat
What?
cereal out of plunger.
Grammys on drugs.
Alex Fear super chatted $20. Shut up and get the plunger.
Oh, the one that loves me the most. Where the fuck
You
Thank
need
you,
to find a way to
Xavier,
make a plunger
for
that
that
looks like
20.
Xylie's head. Can we get a plunger
Where the
made that
fuck
looks
is
like
my
Xylie?
plunger?
That'd be
Oh,
crazy.
there it is.
You know what I
think
wanted to
that
ask you,
would-
Big
I
Murf?
don't know. What?
I thought of the funniest cosplay we could do. We would just have to figure out what top you would wear. Do you know who Yokozuna is?
Oh, yeah.
No.
WWE
No.
wrestler. Look
Wait,
up
how
Jim
long am I
Cornette.
doing this?
No, but look up Jim Cornette and Yokozuna. I would be Jim Cornette, and you would be Yokozuna, because he's a Japanese guy.
Oh, is he like supposed to be like a
10
sumo
minutes?
wrestler?
Okay.
Yeah, but if you look at him with Jim Cornette, I would be Cornette. I'd be the manager, and we could get something Asian for you to wear. I
Oh
think
my
that.
gosh.
I think that one
You
would
know
work.
what I'd fucking
You see
I would
Jim
just get a
Cornetto with the
fucking
suit,
one of those sumo suits. Yeah.
and I could
got
wear a
one right-
suit
I
and
got
do
a
Jim
photo right
Cornette,
here,
and Glammy maybe we could dress her as some kind of wrestler.
For the people at home who don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, let me show you real quick. Now make sure you got Cornette in there.
Look at that. That's so fucking Yeah.
So she would be Yokozuna and I'd be Jim Cornette right here, the guy with the neck brace and the suit. She didn't get a good clip of him in the suit, but that would be
This
Big
one's
Murf would
so
be
fucking
Yoko.
funny.
Grammys on drugs.
At Lina Taylor super chatted $20.08, Yoko. Jim Cornette rules, and you will never be him. Shut UPP.
Shut you, PP.
Thank you very much for the 20. Yes, obviously I could never be Jim Cornette,
Thank
but I'll
you.
tell you something. I once did a podcast with Jim Cornette's best friend, Ken Bolin. Look it up. It didn't end well,
that's what
but I
cosplay
used to do a
is.
podcast with him.
That's what cosplay is. You're not trying to be that person. You're just dressing like him for a day.
Yeah.
Like it's not that deep. Like God.
But Jim Cornette is a legend, and
Really
so is
don't-
Yoko, but she would be a great
don't
Yoko.
expect you to go buy a wrestling ring. You know?
You're just saying that because I'm fucking big.
Oh, and Asian.
Glammy.
Guys.
And well, what's funny is Yokozuna's not Asian. That's why it's funny. They had him play an Asian, Big Murf.
Oh.
That's why it's
He's
interesting.
Polynesian, right?
He's Samoan.
Oh. I don't know
Yokozuna's
anything about
Samoan.
him.
Samoan, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's what Roman
You
Reigns
always
is.
told her she's Asian. You always told her she's Asian. That's why I said it.
Well,
I
no,
don't-
it's
I don't
because
know
of her
these
eyes. It was an eye joke.
people. You sure it wasn't an Asian joke?
No, it was a eye joke.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Do we got
Sure.
one more to play of from Reapers?
Yeah.
Because watching her cut a promo with the
Yeah.
plunger on the head might have a little value.
Oh, we'll take it off for that.
Yeah. I think
How
so.
much money has the plunger
10
made,
minutes,
Glammy?
Glammy.
Ballpark. Over 5,000, under 5,000? Can she hear us?
What? I wasn't paying attention. Say
That
again?
bitch just zoned out. She was
I
reading
did,
something.
I'm sorry. No, I was reading my husband. My husband was texting me. I wanted to make sure that I
All
How many
right.
members to read that
We
message?
We got
to him.
enough.
read what message? My husband's?
I was kidding. Relax.
Oh, good, because that's not for sale. He tells me how much he loves me.
Well, go ahead and answer the question, though. Plunger, 5,000 or more, under 5,000?
What do you mean? A
Never
plunger's
mind.
worth
Wait till
that?
after the clip.
You can
Wait
get 'em
till
for
after.
like $1.
Dummy.
Okay.
Go on,
I
Big Murph.
literally was not paying attention.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Josh has kind of confirmed that to me. I'm just saying. I've heard that about you, Glammy, from several people.
Guys, and then first
Okay.
of all, again,
Oh, the context behind that was I had said that you're like always fucking nervous and like before the show and like reading the chat. So that was the context behind that comment.
okay,
Let's-
let me take.
let's
Hang on,
scroll
we'll
through- hold
pause
on.
this for a second. Wait, let me respond
Okay.
to that. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Oh,
Damn, that was quick.
Fuck.
She said 2 words.
Let
I
me
love
respond
that.
to this first. Because first of all, she said like so many people. Josh is not multiple people. That's number one. Number two, Josh is another trolly gaslighty person. So of course he's gonna say that. And then third, it is no big secret that I'm nervous. I literally have said that on multiple panels. I have a nervous disorder. Okay? That's called anxiety, bitch. That's nothing to do with you or anybody else. That's it just is. Okay, so wow, big fucking huge take from Xylee, the big major deep diver here. Sit there and say something that we already fucking know.
Shit like that.
You good?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I got a rebuttal for you though. I have anxiety. I'm not fucking sitting here shitting myself in chat. Or sitting here shitting myself in like the live studio before we go live.
Retro
you.
Nick, she's
And
not
I
on
also
Monster
think-
today.
Here.
She doesn't have any.
And I also
also
think that, like,
new
the
here.
monster adds to it. The monster definitely adds to your anxiety.
leave my
And
monster
listen, that is a
alone.
proven fact that high caffeine content in energy drinks cause, like, anxiety spikes. So I think you're fucking yourself up with those monsters. But
Yeah,
let's continue.
Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit! She was spitting!
I don't know what.
I love me some Big Murf. Love me some Big Murf. That's why Big Murf needs to be there.
I agree.
Okay, this is funny coming from her. If somebody had said that, like, Glammy's old, she'd be like, "Wow, you're spitting there, you're spitting. Oh yeah, she dogged on her just because of the fact that she doesn't like me. She makes it such a big fucking deal. So what? I have anxiety. Murf said her opinion. Okay, there's tons of people that have said opinion. It doesn't matter. Anybody could say anything about me, and she'd freak out like that because it's me. She loves the fact that anybody who wants to shit on me, they're her favorite if they shit on me. That's just the way it is. It's the way it is. But if they got into a big, and Murf got into a big, huge controversy, right? A big, huge controversy, all that stuff would go away. Like, it would be
Sure.
like, oh, I can't condone her anymore, whatever.
No,
You know?
well, that's
It's
that's
very
everybody. Somebody said,
Yeah.
Pesci, push your buttons. Xylie's doing a good enough job pushing at the moment. All right, go ahead, show the rest.
Hey, we don't get clout for hating you, Glammy. This is where you're selfish, all right? You think your self-importance is bigger than what it actually is, okay? Which is fine. It creates content. They need to get rid of that 40 members for a drug test, and they need to get her to stop looking at chat for a week. That's what that members goal needs to be, for her not looking at chat for a week. A whole solid fucking week.
Hold on, pause right there. No, Josh,
So
she
which
did
is
explain
it?
the context.
So-
The context was Big Murf cut a big promo, and Glammy shouldn't be reading chat. It's fucking her up. Go ahead, Glammy, you're
Yeah,
up.
because Cash had already made it a big, huge deal yesterday about me not watching chat. She already knew that because she watches Cash. Like, that's how she came to that conclusion of this big aha moment, and try to make you feel like that was her thoughts. It wasn't. We had talked about it all morning, and she made it very public that Cash is her favorite show, which I don't even know why. But, and no, to counteract the fact that I think that I'm self-important, so which is it? I don't care enough about myself to stand up for myself and degrade myself, or I'm self-important. It can't be both. Which is it? I don't think I'm self-important. I really don't. I've always said, I am very, very lucky I'm here. Like, I don't know where you're getting this. Selfish? Oh, absolutely. Because I've learned that watching out for myself. But how many times have you said on panel, oh, I'm watching out for my bottom line. If it came to you and me, I know I'm going to eat at my table. I'm eating good. I know my family's staying. That ain't that the truth, or that's right. You know what I mean? Which is it? Which is it? You're full of contradictions. It's one for you and one for me. And it's different. And they don't match. It doesn't make any sense. I'm either totally not have no self-confidence and degrade myself, or I'm self-important. Pick one, because it can't be both. And no, I don't think I'm very important at all.
Well, at one point,
Keem.
Drama in our chat saying
Kim.
Glammy is the most important person on this panel. Glammy, chat.
I have
wants you
said
to
that.
Put the plunder back in your hat that you're scamming.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Sorry,
ladies
I
and
forgot.
gentlemen, there you have it. It was the.
I am not you. Wait, excuse me. Can I respond to Keemstar, please? Thank you so
Yes.
much. I am
Go
not
for
in
it.
the mood for your trolling, sir. Thank you. Go ahead. Thank you for being a viewer. Okay, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The Glammy response to fucking Xylee. You know what I loved about that segment most was those were real emotions. Xylee didn't even have to say many words to get her going. That's why people said me to push her buttons. Now, Xylee was doing a good enough job there. Yeah, well done, Glammy. Too bad we're gonna have to get more of that out of you. That's why I said if you learn to turn those tears into those kind of emotions like that, and we already said you are the face of cash, and I'm down for that. And look, there's
I don't think
453
I'm
people here,
important.
and
That's
you said we
kidding.
would never get over 400. So fuck you.
Glammy's on drugs.
At Josh, PU5XH super chatted $13.23. Can you plunge instead of just holding it? Where's the actual plunging? Where are your brain cells?
Can you plunge instead of just holding it? Where? Oh, you want me to plunge? Sure. Here you go.
Turn to the side. Turn to the side.
Okay.
Big Murf, were you shocked to hear Josh and them say they like watching us up here?
There you go.
No, I'm not shocked. I'm
See-
not shocked. And I don't disagree with Keem either. Thank you, viewer Keem.
thank
hop
you,
up
Keem.
and panel whenever you want to, and members waiting.
Viewer.
Glammy is like the big attraction here. And if you're in the chat and you disagree, sorry you disagree, but guess what? People want to see fucking Glammy spaz out. It's 6 a.m. It's 7:40. It's
passion.
7:40 in the morning, and people want to come here and watch Glammy fucking scream and watch us wrangle her, and that's the whole fucking thing. And I'm here. I'm loving it. I want to fucking do it. Let's put on the fucking show. We got Shinobi Red.
Yo, Mama.
$50. Glammy
Reaper
Class
spent
2
45
brain
minutes
cells
on cash
fight for third
today
place.
with space bar pushing and basic commentary. Xylee needs Glammy. Chubby Scorpion, thanks again.
No, Mama, no.
Big Murf doesn't have Big Murf doesn't have a large forehead. It's her running away from her face. I just said Big Murf looked
It's my
Asian.
hair running away from my face.
You know what I mean? That's why she could do Yoko.
You know what,
I could
Chubby
do
Scorpion?
Jim Cornette.
You know what? You know, Joe Pesci,
One
I'm
at a
sorry,
time.
bud. I'm gonna fucking interrupt
on.
you here. Chubby Scorpion, fuck you, you fucking bitch. Get into fucking VC and fight me today, motherfucker. I'm tired of you running your mouth all around the fucking Discord saying, Big Murf this, Big Murf that. Well, you know what, Chubby Scorpion? Fucking power up and do something about it. Good morning, Keem.
Good morning, Keem.
Good morning, y'all. I was just listening to the show and I kept thinking, damn, is Xylee jealous of Glammy?
That's what I'm thinking too. Although I think she secretly loves me. I do. She loves me because she loves every time that I make a big thing, because then she's right there talking about it, and this expression on her face when she thinks she's doing something is it's aspirational, really.
And she
just
only had to
doesn't
say
have
4
the-
words.
She doesn't have the clout and the aura that you have. You know what I mean?
Okay. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, she's got a big fan base for sure. Like, I can't take that away from her. But like,
Yeah,
I just
but
think that
she don't go viral like Glammy.
okay, that's a good point.
You can have a fan base, but you know, where's Xylee just going like astronomically viral where every show's talking about her? I've never seen it.
Okay, true.
True, but her show does
She
good
seems
in
to
what you
just
guys
get-
want most.
The only time that Xylee ever went viral in the LC where everybody talked about her is when she mud wrestled who?
Me.
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And
That makes a lot of
Xylee-
sense, though.
And Xylee recognized that, and that's why Xylee's always on your ass. Is she knows if she can attach her wagon to Glammy, then Xylee can get some clout.
I don't know about the clout part, but I definitely see what you're saying about, like, that makes sense. About the fact that, like, I'm always talked about through every show. She goes on every show to be talked about. I don't have to go on every show to be talked about.
Ooh, now we
Sorry.
cooking. Now we cooking because that's true. That is fact.
Sorry, that was an inside thought.
No, that's like we cooking, bro. That's actually fact.
Well done.
Oh, well, I just
You gotta let those thoughts
I
out
don't know.
more.
I did not mean that. Okay, but I mean it is true. They called me on Queens and I couldn't go. I would never go on Queens. That's not my type of show. Thank you if you were Keem. But
Did we read those other
they
5
were asking me to
donations?
go on Queens, and I didn't go.
Wait a minute, hold on.
You both read them
Shinobi-
at the same time as each other.
Hold on. Shinobi Ben said, this is a while back. We didn't get to it. Remember on Rewind when Glammy said she's in it for the fame? Imagine sticking a plunger on your head and banning 80% of the pit chat is your claim to fame. Damn! They stuck the head in, Glammy.
Actually, you're wrong.
That's called sticking it in.
Because, okay, well, let me unpucker it, okay? First of
All right.
all, the fame thing, yeah, I'm not gonna lie about that. When I first came in here, I wanted to be an entertainer. This was into the entertaining business. That's what I wanted. So yeah. But when I got here, it turned out to be a whole different animal and something I've never experienced before. And I actually found out that I like it, and I like it for different reasons. I like that that I have self-expression here. I like having a platform. I like the community, and I like being able to I like that it's hard. I like that it's difficult, and it pushes me outside of myself, and I get to grow as a person. You guys don't see it, but it's true. I grow as a person, okay? And then as far as the pit chat goes, to this day, I've said I do not know what really happened on that channel. I never instructed. I only had 2 super mods. When Keeman asked me who are my main mods, in my brain, I thought he meant who are the mods that I mostly go to. The 2 mods that were my favorite mods at the time was Shifty and Aurora. There were no other super mods except for Josh and me. That's it. And I did not pull people off that channel on purpose. I had no idea what had happened on that channel. There was a mod that, I had modded so many different people because I thought I needed them. I didn't know what fully a mod could do. I had no idea the power that they had. I didn't even know you could do that.
The power
I
that
never
they
went out
have.
and-
What
and
the fuck?
specifically, I
Hold
never
on, Glammy.
specifically asked or instructed. No, I never specifically asked or instructed a mod to go pull people
Oh
off
my
that
God.
channel. I was just
Okay,
confused.
Glammy, I get it.
Now, I took the hit for it because the only reason that it was my fault is because I was the one that was running the channel at the time. So that's why I took the responsibility for it.
Okay,
So
welcome
thank
to
you
the
so much for
LCU.
the 5.
JP Shuggy with the 5 says, good morning, Crashy Crew. One of my favorite shows. Bang, bang. You damn right.
No, Josh, I'm not blaming Josh. Josh would never do that. I would never do that. Hands down, no. Josh would never do that. He's an amazing community manager. He's an upstanding person. There's no fucking way that Josh would do that at all. That's why I'm telling you, I to this day have no idea what happened to that channel.
You were
Josh
kind of
is
lost in that
amazing.
shit.
That
That shit
man
made you
has
look
been
like a fucking
awesome.
jackass. I don't.
Well, because whenever anybody comes in and confronts me and there's yelling and screaming at me and everything is going, and I'm so used to having myself have fault everywhere. No, it is so easy to tell me that it's my fault because I instantly feel like everything is my fault. I couldn't think, I couldn't process shit. And then everybody put so much emphasis on it being about Shifty and me cheating that ended up taking precedence over what the issue was.
Yeah.
So I had trouble in
they
my
win
marriage.
any, many,
I
money,
almost
mo.
lost my guy over that shit. Yeah, I lost my guy over that shit. Like, that's terrible.
Well, 8 hours in a Discord, you deserve to
yeah.
be shitted on for that. If that rumor is true, 8 hours in a
that's fine.
Discord.
That's fine.
Jesus.
That's fine too, but that's my side of it. I'm sticking to it. The reason it was my fault is because it was my channel. I was the one that was running it at the time, and I wasn't paying attention. That's why it was my fault. That's why I said I was sorry, and that's why I took the hit. But as far as what really happened, I do not know. And I'll stand on that.
Well, if you guys were trying to for those that think Glammy does do drugs, Glammy, we know you don't. The one thing we could check off the checklist is downers. Because 8 hours in a Discord, you're going to need an upper at that point. I mean, you got 24 in a day. 8 Discord. How many of those
you can
hours
run
did
with
you
whatever
sleep?
narrative you want. That's fine.
Well, no, that's what you said.
I didn't.
Narrative.
No. The narrative, the person in the chat that was saying their shit. You can run with whatever narrative. I don't even care. I'm over it at this point. And whatever people feel about it, it's how they feel about it. And I'm not going to tell you anything different, but that's just my side of it. I'm standing on it, and that's how I feel about it. As far as sleeping goes, I didn't. I spent so many weeks awake and not sleeping at all.
Your mama said, "Why'd
We
you
did miss
erase the
one TTS
messages?"
during
And
that rant.
Hey, Keem.
Hey, so I was just going through, my messages like I do in the morning, and I do have a group chat called Lolcat Wild, and it has Lucy in it, and it has, Wonder Woman in it, and it has Ultra, and apparently Ultra decided to spam the N-word like 16 times in our group chat.
What a fucking idiot.
Does
Better
anyone
there
know
than on
what's
air.
going on?
He's just fucking spazzing out, dog. I don't know. He's
Like, because
doing some fuck shit.
he was doing like soft A, and then no one in the group chat was responding, and then he went to like hard R. Like it's
I think he wanted the host role so bad he wanted that host role. Once he got it, he just went balls to the walls. I think he just unleashed, and he thought that this is what was going to be the best for his causing trouble.
Well, the problem
Yeah.
is Mike told him to start a little trouble and like pull people from shows or whatever.
Yes.
And then he took it way too far, and instead of like doing that, he only targeted Abby, the woman that he was stalking at Fat Camp, which is like, holy shit, like, way to really out yourself, bud. So he lost his host role. I mean,
hey,
the way I
That's
understand it is Mike told me.
He did send a message to Yo Mama using the N-word too.
Oh God,
he didn't.
why?
No, he did
Yes, he
not.
did. And Yo Mama posted it on the Pit channel.
Hey,
It's up
sometimes
there.
you might not want to get what you wish for. They wanted him to be a bad guy, and he said, "Fuck it, we're going N-word."
Okay, well that's like that's a whole. There's like levels to the N-word. I think directing it at a black man is by far the worst.
Well, yeah. I just think he thought that that was the best way to get the attention. I think he got that host role. He wanted it so bad. And he just went way too, I
Dude.
think it just went to his head.
He wanted it so bad that he was dropping the N-word. Get him out of here at this point. We don't need his brain.
Fucking crazy.
Well, I'm so glad that I don't have to make these decisions.
Good one. I know he
Yeah.
asked you, Akeem, you damn well know Mike called you and said, "What do we do here?"
I smell like we're going to get another tutorial.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Those are awesome, by the way. I learn a lot. I really do.
What are you talking about? Jester streams?
Yeah, the webinar. You know how when you go to like
webinar.
there's certain jobs that you do, right? Like when I was going to cosmetology school, there would be like webinars where they would have people that were in the business for many, many years, and they'd stand up, they'd give you a presentation about like what to do and what to watch out for and whatever. So when you do those gesture streams, I take them like this is a job webinar that we're going to where we're seeing like the top person explain what it is that you do. So that's why I try to be there for every single one.
How are you sitting there educating Tech Protect? Like that was crazy.
Because I do learn. I do know. I have changed. I just am very passionate and I'm very reactionary. And when I'm mad, everything goes out of the window. But I do know my shit. I do. I pay attention.
What do you guys think about the schedule? You're now doing like 3 days a week or something?
Is that
Well-
solid or is
Interested
that
in it.
still?
I'm not against it, Keem, for this reason. One of the things me and Glammy would probably struggle at is, what direction to go when you had to go every day. So sometimes maybe having that extra day will make us stronger. It was kind of like what you said about Albert. One day he's got nothing, the next day he comes fucking firing. You know what I mean?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm so used to going for every single day that it's that consistency that helps you to like be there, Like if I ever went on my own channel, I would never be this consistent because it doesn't push you to be consistent, right?
Well, there's two.
To grow the channel, you have to do it every day. There's a grind to that. And then I feel like the smaller shows would probably like not get that much like not from the redirect in general, but just in general of the channel of people to watch, because it's only every once in a while people would either forget they're there.
See, and I disagree. I think this new schedule concept is going to help push viewership to smaller channels, give them the time that they need to come up with content and ideas. It's like I said earlier, it's like waiting for Grey's Anatomy. You only get one new episode a week. If we're going twice a week, we have the ability to come up with new content, new ideas, and to push viewership because people want to watch us then if we have something to say. If we're
I
just sitting
think
here bullshitting, there's nothing to do.
I think you're going to see a lot of hosts do nothing in their 48 hours off, and they're just going to bring the same exact type of shows
Same
that they
shit.
have been bringing.
You're right. You're fucking
Because
right.
I've seen a lot of these small shows like write out whole plans for their show, and then they get live, and they just suck at it. They're boring. Okay, guys,
see,
today we're going to talk about animals that are yellow. Like what?
That's where the consent, like, that's it too, is the fact that where's the practice in that? In order to get better, you have to grind at it every day to practice and get better. How are you going to practice if it's only 2 days a week?
You get the weekends though too.
Team,
Oh,
You can
4
still
days a week.
stream-
Sorry.
And then there's still members only. And like you keep bringing up consistency, but having a set schedule is consistency. And this
No, but
also
like
gives
Keem
you
said-
the opportunity to have Mike or Yo Mama or even Steak say, "Hey guys, what's the plan? Let's work on that. Let's run it together." And you
I don't
can
know, it's
use
not-
member streams as like practice streams.
And
Josh does that a lot with Reapers.
I've been
It
very
sounds
vocal,
like a different
Keem.
type of lazy to me.
I've been very vocal. I think I'm at my best when I have somebody that's in charge or something, kind of like, all right, Pesci, this is what we need you to do, A, B, and C. You need to focus here.
Well, I'm at my best when I give a fuck about something, when something pisses me off, right?
Sure.
True.
Or something I'm passionate about and want to say. When you go every single day, you're going to have to do shows that you're not passionate about, like anything like that's happening. You're bored out of your mind. You don't really want to be there. I mean, that happens all the time, but it's like you have to balance that out because the audience wants you there every single day. If you want to grow, you have to have, I just know this from being a YouTuber, you have to be consistent, right? Now, you could be consistent going 3 days a week, but can you? Because that's going to change and you're going to be in a different time. And then someone else gets to go Friday and that's going to change up. And, it's a little tough.
I feel like that
really tough.
I feel like that type of schedule for like 3 days a week is had that type of consistent would be for videos, like people that put up videos, not live streaming. It's a totally different animal. I
mean,
just
I
think that like
understand-
also
I understand why Yo Mama wants to go 3 days a week because
he can't.
What?
Because he's got a real job. There was so many times where he said he couldn't be there. I think it was just to benefit his schedule.
But also, he actually
Deeper than
plans a
that.
show, right? Now, if you're actually planning a show, you know that it's not the 2 hours that you're live. It's the 2 hours of you planning a show. You're actually doing 4 hours.
That's not true either, because I've literally asked Yo Mama how long it takes him to put a show together, and he said 10 minutes. He says that he's got people that bring him the clips, and then he'll sit and he'll go, and he says he just needs 10 minutes to like put it together. But he's also seasoned at it. Same thing with you. I'm sure if you sat there and like let's say you had to do a gesture stream, you're passionate about something, and you didn't have everything written down on paper. As a matter of fact, I think you just did, where you were sitting there going through the video with tech, and then you weren't sure if the docket team was really ready to put those clips together, but you were able to do it though, because you're really good at it.
I don't plan a fucking thing, right? Like, I'm just like, hey, we're going live. I tell the docket team to get these clips. That's about it.
But that's the difference, though. Yo Mama's a very talented, very seasoned YouTuber. So are you. You can't put that type of pressure on ones that are just learning. We need the practice, which is what makes more sense to go every day for that practice.
I'm gonna be honest. I would rather just be with a group of people, go live, and then just wait for something to happen, and then make the show as we go, because that's where I excel at. You
Is
give
that
me
not a
anything,
hangout stream?
Well, not really. Not if you go in there with a fucking plan and then you just completely fucking throw that in the garbage because something more interesting is happening.
Isn't that what we do? There's a lot of times that shows have plans that they plan out, and then we sit and we get on screen, and then all of a sudden something happens, somebody jumps in, somebody derails, and then we go off of that. That's what we do.
Yeah, but these plans could
Okay,
be
well,
stronger,
a lot of
Glammy. They're
people are
not
bad
strong
at it.
enough.
But that's where the practice comes in, which is why we benefit from going every single
Okay,
day.
okay. What was the plan for today?
The plan where we have Big Murf's segment, my segment, we pit them against each other, and they're about 15 minutes long or so-ish. Then Pesci goes on his rant and raves, and then we had Xylee came and talked about me, so we used that as I was responding to her.
I stopped listening like 13 seconds ago. All right.
That's because
See
you
ya,
have
Catherine.
ADHD.
See ya. Thanks for stopping by, viewer Keem. Guys, we have 1 minute left. Please like the stream. There's almost 500 of you here. Almost 500 of you guys here. If you all like the stream, that would help us
See,
out
Glammy,
big time.
look at Glammy
if
shaking.
you're just tuning in.
What? No, I was
Glammy,
moving.
well done. Shout out to the 500 people in the bill. Glammy said that there would never be this many. We thank you. You will see Big Murf
Yes,
and
thank you all
Glammy
for
tomorrow.
coming
There will
out.
be no Joe Pesci.
Friday.
Friday. We love you all. Shout out. Oh, do you got the redirect in?
I did.